What is up, everybody? Waiting for the live stream to load. Once it is up, we will get this party started. Hopefully soon. Let's see. Alright, I think we are getting somewhere. I'm checking my phone really quick, make sure everybody is on, making sure the stream is working. Alright, I think we are good. Live stream's up. What is going on, everybody? I guess we can wait for a little bit more people before we jump into the live stream. Anybody who's watching right now, feel free to comment below where you're from if you're new, or if you're watching the live stream, just comment. Let me know who's in the chat, and then we will begin. Turn my notifications off. What's good, guys? We got 16 people watching. What's up? What's up? What's up? Basically, I wanted to talk about, as hopefully you read in the title, Bitcoin price headed to new highs, crypto hedge fund manager Spencer Bogart. So that is what we're going to get into. I just want to know who is in the chat right now. Yes, if you're just joining in, please make sure to leave a like on the video. Let me know who's here. I want to see everybody. Let me know if there's any new people. Yo, I'm back. Indirect Squash is in here. Jason Lucas, Doc Gunslinger. Let's see who else. I think that Richfield Dominic says when Lambo. I think we had this talk before the live stream. I think I'm going to go with a gunmetal gray and black rims. Let me know what you think, what color your Lambo should be. Just waiting for a little bit more people. I think we can start in a second. Let me know who is here. Hey, love your show, says Shane Laffridge. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Richfield Dominic is here. All right, so I guess let's get into the article. I'm just going to read a little bit to you, show you guys more of what I discovered. So this says that we appear to be in the season of predictions as various stakeholders in the Bitcoin ecosystem are finding their voices again. The reason for this isn't far from the recent bullish run of the Bitcoin price that has seen it test the $8,500 mark before retracing down to that $8,200. Jason Lucas goes electric blue Lambo. But Terai says, what is your Litecoin prediction for 2018? I actually made a video on it this afternoon. So if you watch my channel, you should have seen my kind of prediction. It says the last time that Bitcoin crossed the $8,000 mark before now was in May of 2018, after which it pulled back below $6,000 mark. Overall, the year 2018 has been one of a downwards trend for the cryptocurrency after making an all-time high of $20,000 before the beginning of the year. Zoe Hickson says hello from Winsboro, LA. I am so jealous of the people that live in LA. Seriously, you guys got it set. Los Angeles, I'm stuck on Long Island. Go to college in Rochester, all upstate, except for Long Island, but lucky to be in Los Angeles. So it's pretty awesome, though. The last time Bitcoin crossed 8 grand was before now was in May of 2018. So if that was a few months ago, we did pull back to 6, but we're back up to $8,200. So that's pretty nice to see that we are heading up. Let's see how many people we got in the stream. We got 21 people. What is up? Let's see. It says you can even see the reverse head and shoulders. The shoulder, the head, the other shoulder, and now we're going higher up. Pretty cool. It says, amidst all of the volatility and massive sell-off, several predictions have emerged from different angles, both in support and against the sustainability of the cryptocurrency. Some of the predictions have regarded Bitcoin as a bubble, which I definitely noticed. We got Danny Harnish, hello from Wisconsin. Christian Pellegrino says, I like the last name. Long Island. Sounds like he's from there too. With the most recent bounce-off and price region of 6,000, the voices of the enthusiasts and those who support the cryptocurrency have become even louder. While speaking on CNBC's Fast Money, Spencer Bogart of the Blockchain Capital reinforced his prediction that Bitcoin is bound for higher levels in the near future, as he thinks that the pullback momentum may have been exhausted. Bogart noted that Bitcoin is in a kind of tinderbox right now and waiting for reasons to go higher. Yeah, I completely agree. Jason says that's, oh, Louisiana. LLLOL. Or Lower Alabama. Sup from Cali, Hector Santos. See, someone's from California. See, that's what I'm jealous of. And LA, Los Angeles, no? I guess Louisiana too. Says, reinforced his predictions that Bitcoin is bound for higher price levels. Thinks that the pullback momentum may have been exhausted. So that's my question. Dropping that in the chat. What do you guys think? Is the pullback, finally over? Have we exhausted this massive 8-month descend, like downtrend, I guess? I'm trying to find the words that we saw in the market. Like, is that truly like exhausted? Because we're going to go into a little bit of research, listen to what he has to say, and then we're going to respond to it and see, kind of get some opinions. I wanted to watch this with you guys. This way we can draw a general conclusion and kind of base a judgment together. We got 30 people. What is up? Let me know where you're from, guys. If you're new to the channel or you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to smash the subscribe button as well as the like button. I'm trying to get the likes to, I want to say 30 right now. Let's get 30 likes. I know that's so low, but if you're new, again, make sure to subscribe. Your name will pop up really big on the screen. So let's check out what Bogart has to say about Bitcoin. Pretty cool. It says, as Bitcoin gets its groove back this month, Creme de la crypto sees the crypto headed back to highs. So we're going to find out.
What does it mean for Bitcoin, which has been
Hopefully you guys can hear
blockchain capital partner Spencer
Let me know
Bogart
if you can hear it.
joined us now. Spencer, good to see you. So we're thinking about the MasterCard announcement last week. Do you think this could be a major catalyst for crypto?
I think that the way to fail in crypto is to think that IP and patents are going to be your path to success. I mean, in general, look, I think that any of the incumbents are going to have a hard time in the space. It's very difficult. It's a dynamic space that you need to be focused on. So I think it's a quintessential disruptive innovation that's going to favor startups over kind of entrenched incumbents like MasterCard.
Thanks,
I feel like the last time we spoke, Spencer, Bitcoin was like $1,000 lower, or roughly. What do you make of this More than that. What do you make of this recent run, and do you think we've seen the lows in Bitcoin for the year?
It's possible we've seen the lows. I'm definitely expecting to see new highs. I mean, Listen, I think prior times when I've been on the show, I've said expect to see new lows before new highs. That low might already be in. I think that Bitcoin is kind of a tinderbox right now, waiting for reasons to go higher, whether that's global currency wars, trade wars, whether it's an ETF approval. I think any number of catalysts could send Bitcoin exploding higher.
We had BK here yesterday, and he was talking about the biggest hurdles for Bitcoin, and that is this sort of notion that ETF approval is just around the corner, when there are actually still a lot of issues surrounding ETFs, namely the custodial issue. Where do you see us in terms of the innings, where we are for ETF approval with the SEC?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think everybody's kind of reading tea leaves here to try and anticipate what regulators are going to do. But my guess is sometime in 2019. I think that the SEC is going to be thoughtful and take some time. But listen, the cat's already out of the bag here. I mean, retail investors are already getting exposure to Bitcoin and crypto through companies like Coinbase. Institutional investors are already getting exposure to crypto via companies like Bitwise Asset Management and Coinbase. And then meanwhile, Europe already has crypto ETPs. Right, so these things already exist on the market. That innovation is going elsewhere if the SEC doesn't kind of get on board soon.
Hey, Spencer, it's Tim. By the way, it looks like it's a cold summer out there in San Fran. Take it easy. Ultimately, where do you guys care the most right now? You guys are allocating across platforms, across tokens. What's the most exciting part of this space right now?
You know what? The most exciting part of the space right now is actually in traditional equity startups, from my point of view. There's been a lot of excitement around crypto, and that's pushed up valuations to levels that we've been relatively uncomfortable with as early-stage investors. So we've shifted our focus considerably towards traditional equity investments, and we're finding great opportunities there.
All right, Spencer, we're going to leave it there. Thanks a lot. Good to see you.
All right, so that's pretty much the news article that CNBC posted. So let me know in the live chat what exactly your opinion is on this video, and I kind of will give mine right now, so make sure to leave your opinion in that live chat so I can make sure we're on the same page, or if we have any differences we can go over that. But honestly, it's an interesting topic. He really touched upon the fact, his major point was, besides being exhausted, he thinks the crypto is exhausted. He also talked about the fact that we see retail investors getting involved into cryptocurrency through Coinbase, and then we also see institutional investors getting involved into cryptocurrency through Coinbase, as well as he named another program or exchange. And that's, I think, the biggest part of this thing. You know, I feel like right now in 2018, a lot of people are waiting. And as making these videos on YouTube, I've noticed that some people are just waiting for the right moment to buy in. They're not anti-cryptocurrency. They don't dislike Bitcoin. They don't dislike Litecoin. They have a bunch of money that they're waiting to put into cryptocurrency as soon as they see that uptrend. As soon as they get that confirmation from CNBC and all these media stations and all the YouTube channels, as soon as we stop talking about a breakout and we start talking about the breakout, I can really see crypto just taking off, and the FOMO buying in that we're going to see is going to be phenomenal. I think the fear of missing out into some people who bought in higher or haven't gotten in yet and still are waiting for it to shoot up are just holding on to that money and waiting for that right moment to buy in. And when we see institutional investors put in money, that volume and that rumor, which has already been out, like he said, the cat's out of the bag. Once we see that money move into cryptocurrency, we're going to see a nice rally, and then we're going to start to get that FOMO buy-in. You know, the reason we saw that $20,000 Bitcoin was due to FOMO buying in, not because of the coin taking off that way. A lot of that was FOMO investing. What's up, guys? We got 30 people on. Leave your name in the chat. Let me know where you're from. Let me know who's here. Let me know your opinion if you didn't watch the video. We're talking about, as you saw in the title, why Bitcoin could be potentially exhausted, why we think it's going to go out up. Let's see. So Doc Gunslinger says, either way, we will look back in 3 years and laugh at these prices. And I think I can agree with that. Jason Lucas goes, I'm all in myself, maybe pocket change here and there. Blue Ridge Prepper says, I hope so. I sold all my Litecoin and purchased Bitcoins. Yeah, so honestly, whether it's Litecoin, whether it's Bitcoin, they're both going to go up. They both are so close to each other. They're like brother-sister currencies. When we see volume move into one, it's going to trickle down into the other currencies, and we're going to see it all blast off, I think, at the same time. And maybe not take that massive blowout that we saw previously, unless the media really wants to stroke it hard and get everything flowing, if you know what I mean, and kind of get that injection into the crypto. Once we get all those retail investors, you saw, like, there were 0 institutional investors for the most part last year when we saw that breakout. We, as retail investors, were able to drive Bitcoin from $7,000 all the way to $20,000 just from retail investors. Now imagine we have financial investors drive Bitcoin from $8,000 to like $12,000, and then we get retail investors to start buying in. We're going to see that currency take off to go to like $25,000, $30,000 very quickly. You saw the pace that Bitcoin went, shut down crypto exchanges. Coinbase could not handle the amount of volume that was flowing through the currency and through the exchange. So I really would not be surprised if we see that massive market injection very soon. Now, I do want to look at the other technical analysis. I'm waiting for other people to go into the live stream. Let's see who else is here. Rexley says what it is. 9999 says AG. Sends me rocket emojis, so he thinks we're blasting off. Jason Lucas goes, I'll just be happy to see new highs again so I can tell my hater friends told you so. Yeah, I'm right with you. A lot of people are doubting it and think that it was a bad investment. And you know what? That's kind of what you want to look at. You know, when you get all your friends who know practically nothing about cryptocurrency and don't follow it at all, when they start saying it's a bad time to buy, it's probably time to do the opposite. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You know, when my friends who know absolutely squat and nothing about money in the slightest, nothing about cryptocurrency, nothing about fiat currency, absolutely zero, when they came up to me and were like, yo, you heard about that Bitcoin? I just bought Bitcoin. I was like, crap, maybe it's time that I sell my cryptocurrency, because it seems like when they know, the guys that have absolutely no idea about Bitcoin, when they say, oh, it's going up, it's buying, that might be the time to sell your stuff and say, hey, if this bozo knows what cryptocurrency is and how to buy it. Maybe it's going to go down soon. You know, too many people are FOMO buying in. And vice versa, guys. The fact that there's so much negativity right now around cryptocurrency, we may see it sneak back up to some higher highs. We already are setting some higher lows, which is definitely a good sign. And as we discuss, we will look at the weekly charts and see what exactly is happening. And again, this might sound repetitive for those who have watched the YouTube live stream before, but I am going to talk about it. I am going to get into this, and we're gonna dive into that. I want to see some new faces in the live chat. It seems like a lot of people are being repetitive, which is no problem. I just want some new people who are watching to kind of chime in and get along with this. This is a crypto TV community, so I do want to see some new people in here. Let's see. Doc Gunslinger says, well, the media don't like freedom because they can't control their narratives, so they won't get behind the crypto market. You know, that's very true. It really depends on how it works for them, though, because they have manipulated it in the past. I was talking about Bitcoin blasting off. Yes, it was in a negative attitude, but the fact that it got that freedom and that spread helped the currency a lot, I think. It was on every single news channel. You ever go into a bar, literally, if they had the news on, they were talking about Bitcoin back then. Let's see. Rexley says, yep, Ethereum is a fork of ETC. I believe that's Ethereum Classic. Could be wrong. ETC. I'm just gonna look that up real quick so I know what ETC is. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on that. Yo, what's up, Andrew Bentley? Glad you could join the live stream. Glad we finally got some new people in here. Sorry, I'm typing in Andrew's name. ETC, Ethereum Classic, if I'm correct. Yeah, Ethereum Classic. Okay. No, I think Ethereum Classic is a fork of Ethereum, not the other way around. I could be wrong, though. Let's see. Shane Laughbridge goes, wonder how many Bitcoins will be off the market when the ETF comes out. Institutions have to buy them directly to provide them through the client's right. Junie JDJJ says, I'm just so glad I'm in now. Missed at 30 cents, then missed at 400 when I hear that it was dead. I was a believer at 1,000, and I don't need any more proof. This is the real deal. Sorry, late friend. It's okay, Andrew. William Deck, new guy. Finally, we got some new people jumping in. Have you looked into Theta Token? Yeah, William, I have looked into Theta Token, and if you kind of type in on my channel, you can see that I have done some videos on that. If you want me to do another one, let me know, and maybe I will do one tomorrow. Tech Art says, I've been buying at around $100 and selling when it just goes up $40 or $50. Did this 3 times already. Good money to make in Litecoin. 100% right, Tech Arts. That is definitely the right move to get. William Deck, what about TE Food? What do you mean by TE Food? If you want to donate me Super Chat money, I will gladly go on a live stream and buy your TE Food. Let's see. William Deck goes, yes, sir, that would be nice, thanks. Yeah, so I should be able to remind myself to do some live stream. I mean, sorry, a video on data tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys, let's just do Bitcoin for right now. I'm going to jump from Bitcoin. Oh, that's another thing. Who here watched my video this afternoon? I'm hoping all of you say yes. That would be nice if all of you guys said, hey, Hayden, yeah, I did watch your video. Hey, Crypto TV, I did watch your video today. I'd appreciate that, guys. Let's see. How many likes do we have on this so far? Let's see. We got 22 likes, guys. Can we get it to 40, please? And then I'll start taking some questions. Let's get it to 40 likes. I'd appreciate that. Let's see. Michael Ruiz. Wow, now the chat's blowing up. I appreciate that, guys. Have a feeling when the market starts pumping pretty good, the Litecoin will continue to fall off the top 10 position. That's a very tough thing. Edit name goes, can you check out BBC? Man, you better explain what that is, edit name, because you got a whole bunch of things going through my mind right now. Doc Gunslinger, yep. Jason Lucas, I haven't seen it yet. Crypto Advocate says yes. Yes, watched it. Hector Santos said I did. Have been described as Bitcoin 2.0. Could you give your thoughts? Ravencoin. Oh, okay, might have to look into that. Luis Rada goes yes. William Deck says it is a supply chain token similar to VeChain, but only has 15 million market cap working product and partnership. Okay. BBC is going to penetrate the market this year, bro. TA it. That's mad funny. I actually am going to screenshot that because that is freaking hysterical. I do appreciate the laughter. Just making sure the stuff gets up there. Hold Litecoin till August 2019. At a name, you are not getting me to type that into the computer right now on live stream. Not in front of all these people. That's not happening. But that is kind of funny. Let's see. How many likes have we gotten so far? 35 likes. Come on, guys. 5 more likes and we'll be at 40. I'd appreciate that. Hold Litecoin until August 2019 halving. Yeah, that's a good time to buy it too. I mean, hold it. No live stream without memes. No, that was actually hysterical. I'm happy I'm in early. All we have to do is wait. We will be rewarded in the long run. Yes, they say fiat currency is for those who are impatient. Cryptocurrency are for those who are patient. Otherwise, I made a video today, and actually, while I was making it, I noticed the price was dipping, which is quite interesting, and also quite called for because you guys can see that this happens to be right outside the support line, this ascending triangle. We did break bearish from it. We broke down. Cool thing about this, though, is we pumped up. You know, we tested a support level. You can see right at the bottom here, pumped up, and are trying to get back into that support. You can see clear resistance at that $8,273 level. Hopefully we do break that. I think we will soon enough. Bitcoin on the 4-hour does seem to look quite nice in terms of RSI. Blue Ridge Pepper goes Litecoin splitting. Yes, in 2019, there's rumors of it having. I'm not sure if it's Aeon, so... Cliff High's Crypto Advocate goes, Cliff High's predictive linguistics still say Litecoin will blast off to 1/5 of Bitcoin. I'm right with you there, Crypto Advocate. And gender change, there is another like for you. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Jason Lucas, let's hope so. Crypto TV, or Crypto A, or probably Crypto TV. 38 likes, guys. 2 more likes. Don't be doing me like this. Don't be doing me dirty like Edit Name just did. So I want to show you guys the Bitcoin, and I know a few of you have been in my live stream before and watched me talk about this, but if I get this all loaded up, is splitting good? Okay, so it's, to explain it for Luis, splitting is like Apple. So when Apple's currency, let's say, gets to $10,000 a share, and it becomes kind of a turnoff. You know, if you looked at Apple and saw that its share was $10,000, you're probably not going to want to buy it because it looks so big. So what Apple does is it'll split its shares. It'll half, like what Litecoin's going to do. So, or it'll, you know, fourth or quarter. So let's say it halves. It'll go from $10,000 to $5,000 per half share. So basically what it'll do is if you owned 10 Apple shares, you'll then own 20 Apple shares. And then for those of you who want to now buy into Apple, you'll see the price is lower at $5,000. So you'll be more intrigued, or you'll be more willing to buy it because it looks better to the eye that it's $5,000 and it's less expensive. So that's kind of what they're going with. As for maybe the technical reasons, I'm not for sure. But when it's smaller now, it looks better to invest in. But theoretically, you're getting the same amount of money. You're getting the same amount of share because you're only getting half. You're not getting the full thing. But it looks better for other people. And Gender says, let me tell you, Cliff High is a good guy, PM. And he replied, figured this dude is too busy, very humble and highly intelligent. Doc Gunslinger, XRP is the same reason cryptos were created to go against. Yeah, you're right. I'm not sure why crypto did that Ripple. Get Doc Gunslinger, the bank. Rexley, the halving is not like a stock split. The halving cuts the mining rewards in half. Yeah, okay, I'm glad somebody fully explained that to me because I wasn't 100% sure if it was similar to shares, but thank you, Rexley. So the halving is not like a stock split. Halving cuts the mining rewards in half. That makes more sense. So mining rewards half. And basically, the miners get half of it. Rexley, if you want to take it from there, you can. I'm not 100% familiar in that. So less supply makes them more rare. Yes, anything with less supply and the same amount of people who want to buy it, obviously the price will go up. How will that affect total supply? XRP is worrying me. Yeah, Engender, I've looked at the Ripple chart. I did a video on it this afternoon. You can check that out after this if you want. Read Charlie Lee's latest tweet, the Potheads Crypto. If you just want to copy and paste it and post it in the live chat, I would appreciate that. And then we can all read it, or I'll read it out loud. Let's see if we got over 40 likes, as you guys promised me. 41 likes, dope. Can we get 50? Litecoin to the moon. So hopefully what you guys noticed on Bitcoin's chart is you can see that we do have a descending triangle in the formation right now. You can also see that we are finally caught back up to an area of support, to an area of equal trading. If I just scroll out ever so slightly and we kind of take a broader look in weekly terms of Bitcoin, you guys can see we were very flatlined here. Not much movement. We were not going far away from its high-low middle moving average. Eventually we did. So when we got up here, I was very much certain that we were going to come back down to the high-low MMA, and that's kind of what we did. You saw how close we got over here in the past on April 2nd, and that's why we bounced it up off. Not only was it a bottom support, but it was also that we were getting very close to its high-low MMA. But now we've actually finally retested its support line, which means we are bottomed out, guys. Like, we hit the bottom. I appreciate that, Alex, right? Thank you. If you don't want to watch, you can feel free to click off this video and watch something else. I don't need negativity in the chat. Negativity breeds negativity, and we really do not need that. Otherwise, let's get on. So you guys can see that we do have a descending triangle right here, and you can see we are bouncing off this red band right here, which is definitely a good signal. I appreciate that, Jason Lucas. So you can see we are bouncing off currently right now. We are facing some resistance right here, but it's the fact that we are hitting an area of major support. You can see the double line right here are so close. So much support is on the bottom right here. You can see it's also the bottom of the triangle we're also bouncing off of. So not only is it the bottom, of the breakout and the triangle, but it's also the bottom of the channel. You can see that we have this support line right here. Thank you, Jason Lucas. And now we're bouncing up off of that. So let's see how far this bounce will take us. But we're definitely headed up. I do think the market was exhausted. I do think we retested a crucial support. I do think we're going to bounce up off that. We did break a massive downtrend. And we are clearly making highs. Because you can see, like, no matter how you really draw this downtrend right here, we broke out of it. No matter how well you move this anywhere, we broke up out of it. Like, that's really what I'm trying to emphasize right here, and why I'm so excited and want to do live streams and show you guys, is the fact that this downtrend was broken. It was crossed. Like, and I know drawing a line is not 100% accurate, and you can change that over time as the market moves. Wow, chat's blowing up. Let's see. Thanks, Doc Gunslinger. Matt B, 8279. We got to get through that. 3 goes at it now. Yes, you are correct, Matt B. Tell us why he said copy and paste. Hear enough negativity from crypto hater friends. Don't want to leave the video. What's up? Tay Diddy, are you a subscriber? I've never seen you before. You seem to be new to the channel. What's good? Welcome to the Crypto TV community. Yeah, what did Charlie Lee say? I'm curious too. So we were just talking about how this is breaking up off that. So no matter how I draw this downtrend right here, like if I drew it a little bit more like that, this is just not a downtrend. But if I drew it like this, but it most likely is that in terms of, whoa, hold on. It's most likely this in terms of a downtrend. It has been crossed. It has been broken. We breached the downtrend. We're breaking to the upside, which is just huge for the currency. So I really do anticipate a continuation pattern all the way to the top. When you see a breakout in a descending triangle, you go by the percentage. So if we just track like the percentage that this currency moved, which is 241%, then we track from the breakout point, which is right here, and we go up 241%. you guys can see that takes us way over $20,000. That's taking us up to 21,450. So I'm going to be pretty optimistic. You know, if I want to play a conservative route as to where I can see Bitcoin going in 2019, I can easily say we're going to see a 15,000 Bitcoin. That's my extremely, extremely conservative approach. My I want to say a moderate approach would be 20 grand, and then my extremely permeable approach could be like 22 to 25 grand in 2019, if not 2018, any of those. I would not be surprised, and it would not shock me if we see a $15,000 Litecoin before 2018 is over. Hey, John David. And Gender, what's up with Lee Daniel? How Digibyte doing? Do you use Fibonacci? I think Telegram. I think I'm in the Telegram chat. No, you are not in the Telegram chat. Oh, maybe you are. I'm not sure. I've watched other YouTubers and other technical analysis people use Fibonacci, and I am familiar with Fibonacci. I just personally don't put it on the page. I don't want to make it way overcrowded where nobody can follow the lines that I'm drawing, so that's kind of why I don't have it on there now. But I've used it in the past, and if you think that's something you want to see added to my technical analysis, I can definitely do that if a lot of you guys want to see it. For sure, for sure. Let's see. Do you think Bitcoin will come close to the 6,000% gains after the approval? 6,000% gains, probably not. 6,000% gains. That movement right here, this is a 250, pushing that 240% jump. So 6,000 is probably not realistic, man. I'm ready to go for some Digibyte. How much do you have? That's something that I'm not going to talk about on the chat. Matt B, we will go 84.60 next break. Should be next 24 hours. Hey, you know, glad for your thinking optimistic. Jason Lucas, Digibyte slumped down. Just got some Digibyte. That was 25 minutes ago. 480K coin. I got over 35K to Digibyte. That's wild. But so yeah, that's pretty cool. So now taking this graph and looking at Litecoin and checking out Litecoin's weekly, it's definitely a very interesting thing. That's also something before we jump into that. I'm gonna just slightly move this line up. Slightly. Just like that. So I fixed it a little bit. Exodus team last week. I was really excited to hear the phone will support Litecoin and Lightning Network on Litecoin natively. I will be an advisor as I see having a secure crypto phone. That's pretty dope. I do have an Exodus wallet. Yes, what he said above. Simple as needed for mass. Litecoin is doing exactly what it did last year. It slumps behind, then moves when no one is expecting it. Hodl. Mix 100% right. I do think we are in for a rude awakening when the coin jumps up, and hopefully you guys will be prepared. That's why you hopefully have all subscribed to the channel and be ready for the breakout. We will follow it together, and we will definitely be reviewing it. So I did just slightly move Litecoin's chart up, just a slight bit. Reason being is we have been consolidating for 1, 2, 3, 4 days now, where there has been literally like no price movement at all. We have fine bottoms at like $82, and then we bounce back up, and it's literally just been this stagnant volume, like stagnant volume. And when I see stagnant volume, that usually is an indication that we're gonna move, hopefully in a bullish breakout, but it could definitely be a bearish one too. So I don't want to just be some permeable promoting something that could inevitably happen or not happen. Oh, that's what Charlie Lee said. Okay. But what I show you guys what Litecoin looks like on the weekly, it's a very interesting graph. So not only is this a perfect downtrend, like this is a perfect descending triangle, guys. Like this is a beautiful, if you showed any person on the stock market this graph and said, hey guys, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to tell you it's going to break up, most likely. Now, interesting enough, as you guys can see, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks now. No price movement. Now, to me, what this tells me, and hopefully what you guys notice, is that when you see no movement, that's a bottom. Like, I am for sure 100% correct. There's no doubt in my mind that we have found the bottom for Litecoin. $77, $80, let's just say 80 seems to be the bottom that Litecoin is going to go. It doesn't want to go lower than that. Having 8 weeks of not being able to break through, that is the bottom of the currency. We are now facing resistance from this downtrend, and when we see that downtrend hit Litecoin, where that's what this volume is for. We're seeing a lot of fighting right now going on for the past 8 weeks, 2 months pretty much. So really what we're looking for right now is this pop. We're looking to see what Bitcoin did. We're trying to do that on Litecoin. We're looking for Litecoin, there we go, to pop up out of this bearish triangle. So we really are waiting to see when this descending triangle gets broken. Once we see that crossover, once we see that movement, even if we see it to go to $100, even if we see it go to 90, that will be enough reassurance that we have broken this downtrend and we are finally headed up to some higher highs. We are already currently setting some very small higher lows, but for the most part we are moving up. And really what you guys should notice is these are some pretty massive, wild, candles. Even if we go back to like 2017, you guys can see these candles are pretty freaking big. Now you look at the price and it's like there's no volume at all. Like something is going to happen. Something is going to happen. It's going to be pretty freaking big. So that's kind of what I wanted to let y'all know. Let's see. Matt B says, Bitcoin has only just begun. We're going to 70K December. Alex Wright, you're badly wrong. Cry, cry. Mix, well, a move is coming, either up or down. We cannot trade sideways this long. That's what I wanted to get at, Mix. 100% correct. 100% correct. That's what I'm trying to say. We cannot trade sideways for this long. It's just not going to happen. Like this, something is building, something is coming. It's just trying to figure out where it's going to go. Now, we can use technical analysis to help figure out where it's going to go. Mainly, the indicators that I like to use is this stock or stochastic or relative strength index, relative stochastic indicator, 2 different names, same meaning. We just got a new subscriber. I appreciate that. That actually scared me for a second. It was pretty loud on my computer. Let me lower that. Adrian, what is that? Adrian Hicks, I appreciate the sub. Scared the crap out of me, but I appreciate that. Again, for all those who are not subbed to the channel, please do. You will get a big notification on the screen. Let's see how many likes we have. 43 likes. Not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, with this consolidation, with this sideways movement, it's really not sustainable, and there will be some type of movement into this currency very soon, especially Litecoin. That's the one that I'm really looking at right now. Like, this is just some type of massive downtrend on the currency, and for a currency to be going in such a downtrend for so long, imagine a bullish, uptrend for the same amount of time. We got another sub. Yeah, Darren Rogers goes, that scared me too. Yeah, I had my volume set from the video pretty darn loud, so when the thing popped up on the screen, what is this? The big D 0, that is hysterical. 0209. That was pretty funny. It scared the crap out of me. Check the XRP charts. It looks so ready to move. Mix, I'll check that in 1 second. Just read in the chat. Daniel Goat, a little bit of negativity, but people, you can have your own opinion. Definitely could, like 100% definitely could, but yeah, definitely some negativity. So that's a warning. Chill with the negativity towards other people. Try to keep this chat positive. But you guys can see, like, 5 days of consolidation is something is coming. You do realize in this whole time, this whole descending triangle, not one single time has there ever been such low volume here. Like, if you look at this whole thing, not 1 week was there such a small amount of volume. Even in this week, you can see the amount of volume. Even though we closed at a similar price level that we started, no volume has ever looked like that. My top 5 are practically how the market is. So to show you right here, Bitcoin is definitely number 1. Litecoin would be number 2. I do think Ethereum is good. I would have Ethereum in your portfolio. That is 3. Stellar is number 4. And as for a 5th, that's tough. Not XRP. Maybe EOS. EOS or Cardano. Sorry, scratch that. Monero. I'd say Monero would be my 5th. But there's a lot of good coins. Neo is really good. Dash is really good. But definitely the top 3. So you guys wanted to look at Ripple really quick. So I drew this graph. Let me know what you guys think. Why do you think this is a good graph? Like, you guys are also seeing the downtrend. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about. There's really no quadruple bottom. I see one bottom right here. Some of you guys said that the Ripple graph is really good. I think that was Daniel who said that. Yeah. Who was it? Mick said that the Ripple graph is really good looking. So, are you guys watching the bull flag on the 4-hour for Litecoin USD? Jose Miguel, where did you watch that in a video? I feel like I just watched a video that mentioned that exact thing. Does it happen to be Tyler S that you watched that on? Let me know. Do you think Bitcoin, BTC will ever get back to fork price? Yeah, I do think we're going to go back up and test up higher highs. If that's what you're referring to, I don't think it will go lower. I just gave your channel a shout out on Robinhood Bitcoin chat room. Really, Darren Rogers? I really appreciate that, man. I really do. I wish you could send me the link. Do me a favor. If you could just go on, copy that link, that URL that you shared the chat room to, and then can you go onto my email, which is in the description, cryptotvofficial@gmail.com, and just send me that link. I want to check it out. I want to see what's going on in there. Maybe I'll post some. But I do really appreciate that shout out. No, I've been watching it on my own. Oh, my bad. Okay, let's check that out then. I'd like to see what you're referring to. What are you guys going to sell Litecoin at? Yeah, that's interesting. I might sell it at around 3. I think that's a good price to sell the coin at. But I will be buying more. I do have a lot of... I've been spiraling down as the coin goes... As the coin has been going lower. So, let's see. Jose said... Watching the bull flag on the 4-hour of Litecoin. Okay, so I'm pretty certain I know what he's talking about, and I believe it's already drawn on here. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jose. LOL, Daniel. I'm assuming this is the bull flag you're talking about, this bottom right here, as well as this. I can kind of draw it in green. Are you referring to this 4-hour bull flag that I kind of already had marked out? One there, and then one there, in terms of the bull flag. Mick says, Marius Landman, I think his name is, said that Litecoin could take only 6 days to go to 1K. His video is convincing, but that would be insane. Yeah, Mix, I've watched that before. He's definitely a permabull, but you know he's pretty knowledgeable, so I wouldn't. He posted that video a few months ago, but took a little bit. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Mix. So to touch on that, we did look at the... Hey, Crypto Capital Venture in here. What's up, man? Oh, I really liked your title. No negativity toward you. Just playing around. Otherwise, so yeah, we do see on the bull flag, there is a bull flag forming on the 4-hour right here. Yo, guys, everybody say hi to Crypto Capital Venture. He's in the chat right now. Say hi to Dan. There we go. There we go. Everybody's in here. So you can see that we do have this bull flag forming on the 4-hour right now. And to reference that, and I'm not sure, hopefully Dan's still watching, what I wanted to point out to him, and hopefully he can comment on this in the chat, and let me know his opinion on here. Hopefully he was watching before. I'm not sure if he was, but let's see if he can agree with me. If you notice, we do seem to have an extremely large descending triangle on here. And I do want to make a live stream with Dan. Hopefully soon we can get something going discussing our opinions, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would like to see that. If you guys want to see us live stream, make sure to leave that in the chat. But Dan, let me know what you think about this huge descending triangle on the weekly. I think it's major. I think it's pretty much following Bitcoin. You'll notice Bitcoin has had a descending triangle right here. Bitcoin broke bullish from that, bouncing off its high-low middle moving average right here. And I do think Litecoin, which seems to be in my other videos, kind of following that, but at a slower step, kind of following its big brother. It's considered the little brother. You can see we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of consolidation right now. 5 days, no volume, no movement. And the fact that, who was it? The fact that, was it Mix? No. Somebody pointed out, I forgot who, on the 4-hour, we're now seeing a bull flag, which is definitely very interesting. Seeing a bull flag on the 4-hour is definitely good news. Obviously, you can hear by the name, a bull flag means that we're hopefully going to break up from that. But I've definitely been noticing it, and I do think there's some resistance in that area. So one thing to see is that we do have this, we are setting higher lows as we continue on this white line. Let me just delete this really quick. And then you can also see, we're not below that. I can just fix this line a little bit. I moved that. Here we go. Just like that. Okay. So you can see how we are setting higher lows as we continue to move up. But we're kind of getting sandwiched right now, like I talked about in the past. We're getting sandwiched right in between this high-low middle moving average. And the fact that we're stuck in between here is good and it's bad. Litecoin has a lot of potential due to its RSI, or relative strength index. And for those who don't know what that indicator looks like, I can pull that up right here. So you can see where is it? Actually, I don't even, right here, the RSI. I thought it would have been up in the indicators, but it's not loading right now. What is up? So let's see. Darren Rogers says, looks like the inverse head and shoulders on the 5-hour chart, Bitcoin with neckline at 8,200. Crypto Capital Venture says, yep, just covered the bull flag on the 4-hour. See, that's what I was talking about, and I thought Jose watched that. I guess Dan was listening when I mentioned him. Miguel Charts, it's really nice in his TA. I appreciate that. So what are your year-end prices and prediction? Obviously, I'm no fortune teller. I don't want to make prices like that and let people down. That's not what I'm trying to do. You know, I can give you guys my best approach, and the closer the date is, the better I can do. Just like how Weatherman can't predict the weather for, you know, the end of the year right now. It's just not possible. Obviously, I'd like to see this to continue to climb up, and I do think that we have been exhausted at the end of this market. I do think that Bitcoin and Litecoin have fallen to their pretty much bottom, and I do think we're headed to go up soon. It's just a matter of how quickly that's going to take. Like I said, after 7 to 8 months of this downtrend and this consolidation, it finally retested a crucial, critical support level, and it's bouncing up off that, which is like huge. You know, that's kind of what I've been calling for the past couple weeks in my videos. We're finally bouncing up off of this and starting to move up. So as long as we can continue the momentum, looking beautiful on the RSI on the weekly chart, we should continue to start to make these higher highs. You know, that's what we're all here to look at. And if you use TD sequential, you can see we do look pretty good. I appreciate that, Dan. Have a good night. Definitely talk soon. I want to just pull up the TD sequential really quick. Another cool indicator that I know Tony Vase likes to use. But you can see we're starting a third candle right now. So after 1 to 9 candle of pullback, we're finally seeing an uptrend. And I would like to say we're going to see a 1 to 4 candle movement upwards, and then we should start to see a pullback. If that. 50 people watching, what is good, guys? Then we should see a slight pullback. It could continue to branch out to 9 candles of uptrend, but it may not be there fully, but definitely a movement upwards in that sense. We could definitely hit, you can see where this green band is right here, definitely hit above 10 grand very soon. Very, very, very soon. Definitely by the end of the year, in my opinion. Let's see. So yeah, so Litecoin definitely has a bull flag forming. You can see that we are setting these higher lows. We are setting this downtrend right here. We're kind of sandwiched right now. We're in a very tight spot, and we're just going to have to sleep it off and see what it looks like in the morning. We're sandwiched in a very crucial, critical spot, like really stuck right in between this high-low MMA coming right through this wedge. You can see that the downtrend, 8 months of downtrend, is currently being, poked at right now. And then we also have this small but definitely strong uptrend that is holding the currency up. So we're definitely going to have to see. There's definitely room for the currency to go higher. It's just a matter of will it or will it not, But things do look good. It can go either way. If we were all the way bottomed out and oversold on the RSI, we would definitely break upwards. But if we were too high, I'd say we'd break down. But we're right in the middle, so it's really either way. It's the fact. Another thing is we're below the RSI, so it's an interesting position. We're below the RSI, so that's acting as resistance for us right now, not as support. You can see right here where we bounced up using the green band as support, but we're currently right below the green band, so it's acting as resistance on the currency. So that makes it a little bit harder, but if we really zoom in, you guys can see this green band is acting as major resistance. The coin broke all the way up to $85 and then pulled back down to 83. So we're definitely getting sandwiched in here. I think I'm going to wrap up the live stream. We've been doing it for pretty much an hour. I need water. We've been pretty much doing it for an hour already, so kind of have to wrap things up for now. But otherwise, if you guys have any last questions, please feel free to leave it in the chat. And definitely check out the video tomorrow. And I'll see you guys soon. Any last comments? Let's see. Crypto Kirby is good. Yep. Why does the CEO of Tron keep talking bad about other currencies? Does he think that's going to help his coin or something? No. Obviously, that's bullying other coins, man. Let's see. Engender says, why don't you, Dan and Tyler, do the 3 Amigo like Chase Snip? Says, and gender changed. I believe I'm talking to Tyler right now. We're going to set things up. We're going to try and get Dan on board, and then we're definitely going to try and make some type of collaboration live stream, together, because I know you guys have been asking me and commenting that. So that's what we're going to do. I know you guys definitely want to see that. If you do want to see us kind of collaborate and work something out, please feel free to leave comments on that. The more we hear that you guys want to see it, the better chances that we're going to make something happen. So definitely let us know. Leave those comments, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.